The final of chapter 54. There's this guy on TikTok that literally talks exactly like how I imagine Reese talking. So excited to see what happens now. Everything that he was feeling and I'm like freaking out about this couple. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On this video or next couple of videos, we're gonna start reading ACOTAR finally. So let's see my live reactions, some spoilers, yes, because this series have me, I'm so excited to show you all my live reactions. This is what I'm gonna be reading for the next couple of months. I already know that I'm gonna buy the other books, Throne of Glass as well, just because I'm obsessed, okay? So let's get straight into the video to see all my reactions of these books that have stolen my heart so far. Yay! Hi guys, here's Dani from the future because I have a few words from the sponsor of this video, Bellesa, with their two most popular products. They prioritize the message of having the best relationship with yourself, and I stand by that. And I think that I'm speaking from all of us that are in our 20s, that this period of our life is to experience and embrace our sexuality. And even more, as a woman, feeling empowered and feeling like we don't need anybody else, you know? So here are the two most popular products and some of their features. First, we have the Pebble, which has two motors. It's rechargeable and it's also made out of silicone. This is how it looks like. Also the colors, so pretty. And here's my absolute favorite, Air Vive Pro, which comes with a remote control. So you're in charge of the intensity, of when to stop, when to start, whatever you want. It's also like super discreet. This is how it looks like. Like, who would have thought? I forgot to show you the inside. Look at that. It's so pretty too, don't you think? Both are super small, rechargeable, and waterproof. Take a look at that package and the color. You can like literally take it everywhere, just put it on your makeup box or your bag or whenever you want, and no one would know, you know? If you want some vibes while reading your favorite book, I know some of us like romance and spicy books, and I'm not judging because I'm one of those girls that love spicy books. You can check out the description box below and I'll leave a link in there for you to see if you like it or if you're not into it. This is a woman-owned business and it's all about empowering us as women. And again, prioritizing the message of I need to love myself first, I need to experience, and the best relationship that I can have is the one with myself. So thank you so much again, Bellesa, for sponsoring this video, and let's get straight into what comes next. I know I might be the last person on earth reading ACOTAR series. I've seen it everywhere, book talk, every single time I go to the bookstore or talk about books with someone online. They're like, have you read ACOTAR? No, I have not. I don't know why it took me so long, but this week we are reading it and I have high expectations, okay? Everyone keeps hyping up the second book, so that one is the one that I'm mostly excited about, but this one, it's good as well. I'm already like halfway there, but I can show you a little footage from yesterday and then continue to today because today is Monday. We're going to do what we can this week to finish up this freaking thing. It's 5 books. They're kind of long. Let's get it. I started it today. Well, like I already started. We are already on chapter 7. And actually, I like the story. I like how everything is going and how they're explaining everything. I love when books have maps. I think it's the best thing ever. I will keep you guys updated. I am just having right now a snack. Is a yogurt bowl with almond butter, Japanese potato, and blueberries. Been a little pain in here. I went yesterday to the ER and they told me it was most likely gastritis, which I'm not really sure if that's true, but we're gonna say it is. But if this pain doesn't go away, because it has not been going away, I might have to go to the ER again. Didn't want to get a CT scan because I'm still like not really into CT scans. Like the radiation and stuff like that just scares me, freaks me out. So I don't know, but I'm just gonna breathe, and try to like put myself together and try to just stay calm, because I know that stress will most likely, if it's like a stomach ulcer or something like that, it will make it worse. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I woke up a little ago and I put a little makeup, but I called my mom and I was crying because my stomach has been in so much pain. Like, I just feel like my body is not digesting properly, like the food and the drinks that I'm drinking and eating. So it has been a little tough. Tomorrow I have an appointment. I had to cancel physical therapy because I don't feel like I'm capable of doing anything like that. And yesterday, Sunday, I spent all day in bed. So amazing. I don't know, like when your health gets like a little bad, your mental health also, like, or my mental health gets like bad. But because of this, I'm gonna distract myself today. I'm gonna try and make me happy and distracted. So you guys know my escape is my books, so I'm super happy. I'm trying to renovate my room right now, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to Target, and I saw that they're selling like a library that is super cute, because I don't have any, and I just started reading ACOTAR and I already know that I'm gonna become like obsessed with it. So I'm gonna go and buy like the books for that. And I don't know, my guess is that for my health, my guess is that maybe I have a stomach ulcer or something like that, but I really hope it's nothing serious. Like, I really hope it's nothing serious, because my brain tends to convince me that it's something worse, and I don't want to believe it and I don't want to accept it. So we're gonna go and distract ourselves. So let's go. One ride around in my body. Can't say. Okay, here's the one that I want. This one looks like that. See, it isn't that bad. I don't know if it's gonna fit in my room. I don't know. I think so. That one is, I think, $40. And then there's another one that is $28, which is this one. This one in white. This one. But I don't know the height. Bold of me to think that I was able to carry that thing. Ridiculous. Saw you around when I started. I'm a hometown hero, that's a fall that I came, but I never... This is actually my morning snack. I already had breakfast. It's 10:50, so of course, with my stomach pain and stuff, I'm really trying to eat every couple of hours, smaller meals, which is what my doctor in the emergency room suggested. So we're doing that now, and let's get it. Let's see what happens. Would fall into place. I became what I wanted, and I'm still on the way. I've been reading all afternoon, morning/afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. As I told you, I'm really trying to have like a smaller meals and like with more time, like smaller meals but throughout the day. But you guys, I'm dealing with so much pain, and stomach pain is not in here. Like, it's not you will usually get if you eat something weird or something. No, the pain is like right here, and I just feel like I'm burping a lot. It just feels awful. I try to make like an appointment with a gastroenterologist, but it's not until like November 22nd, and I literally cried when she told me that. But we're gonna breathe. We're having bread with avocado, 2 pieces of that. We're having turkey slices and some cheese and some carrots, and we're gonna continue to read. I have like 100 pages left. No, 100 and something. I'm also reading like slowly. I don't know. I do recommend. It's 9:05 right now, and I finally finished the book. I absolutely loved it. The ending was not like amazing, just like normal, not like Fourth Wing that it leaves you like, oh my god, what's going to happen. No, in here it's more of like, you could read this book just by itself, just this one like that, and you'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that will pull you towards having a second book. But everyone keeps hyping up the second one, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna start literally right now, and we will see what happens. The next one, I'm a little intimidated because it's longer. It's like way much bigger than this one, so let's see what happens. But I will give this book 4 out of 5. Actually, it wasn't amazing, absolutely amazing chef kiss, no, but it was good. So 4, I think it's a good rating.
Ain't coming home the way I left it. This time something's different.
Good morning, you guys. I'm about to film my October wrap up for the month of October. What did I just say? I'm about to film my October wrap up for the books that I read this month. Today is October 31st. I finished ACOTAR yesterday, which was very good. I actually loved it. I need to stay away a little bit from TikTok. My TikTok right now is ACOTAR TikTok. I don't want to get spoiled. ACOTAR fans like to talk about ACOTAR quite a lot. Basically, fairy, that's how I say it. I don't know, fairy. It's a girl that lives in a little small town. Her mom died and she lives with her dad and her 2 sisters, older sisters, and they're not really nice with her. Like, she is the one literally doing everything around the house, literally bringing food to the table, and it's like even in winter season when it's like the worst when it comes to like food and being able to hunt, she still goes out and try to find food for her family, to provide for her family. Her 2 siblings, her 2 sisters are not really nice with her, and they don't really do shit around the house. They don't do shit, basically. Anyways, she tells a story of how her mom and her dad also used to tell her stories when she was a kid about fairies, about the world that it's so big because they live, here's the map, so here's where she lives, literally this part, and all of this is supposed to be fairy home, fairy territory. When they talk about fairies, they talk about awful people. They're absolutely awful. They can transform in different animals or beasts, stuff like that. The skin of a wolf would bring enough gold to feed her sisters for a month, but the life of a magical creator comes at a steep price, and fairy has just killed the wrong wolf. So she kills a fairy instead of a wolf. Taken prisoner by a high fae lord, Fairy learns that her masked captor is hiding even more than his piercing gaze suggests. But as Fairy's feelings for Tamlin begin to burn through every warning she's heard about his kind, a shadow is falling across the line. And if Fairy cannot fight it, she will lose everything. You start learning more about the fairies. You start learning more about the curse that is in the territory of the High Lord Fairy Tamlin. And you get in love with the characters. But I got a little bit of spoil, I think so, because. Okay, so hear me out. I was never interested in the series. Like, never ever. I was just like, I don't ever think that I'm gonna read it because, I don't know, it's not something that I will enjoy reading. I'm more of a romance right now. I'm in my romance season, but I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a try because Caitlin actually gave me the book. She was like,
you read it. You better read this. Just do it. It's my favorite book.
I was like, okay, you're like my best friend, so I'm gonna trust you. But I only have heard of one freaking name of this series, and the name that every single girl talks about and says that is her book boyfriend is Ryzen. Then I read the book and I'm like, why is nobody talking about Tamlin? Yeah, I really like this guy. Like, this guy is really nice. He's like super gorgeous. Like, he protects her. He's amazing. Why is nobody talking about him? I still don't know what happens after this because I've been trying to stay away from TikTok, from all the spoilers. But I do know that he's might not be what I think he is. Right now, he's getting on my nerves because I am right now on the second one, A Court of Mist and Fury, and he's getting a little bit on my nerves because although he wants to protect Fairy a lot and he wants to like be with her and he kind of loves her, I just feel like he's machista. So he wants to do everything by himself. He's super machista. Doesn't allow her to do shit. And he goes out like hunting or like doing stuff like that, and I don't know. I'm like, boy, like, please let her do something because she is getting so bored at home every single day, and this guy is not letting her live her life. From now on, I think that I'm gonna give a little bit more spoilers because I cannot talk about a second book, a third book, a fourth book if I don't give you some context, you know, of where I am. So this is basically like my reactions, and I know that I'm gonna be like, you know,
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder? If we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could.
guys, I ended up not reading at the Starbucks because I edited a YouTube video, then I had to go to the doctor, so I just came back. I had a snack. I had a yogurt bowl while I was reading. I just came to chapter 5, which, guys, I have not read anything today, but okay, now I get it. I'm starting to feel more love towards Rysand. Is that his name? Don't worry, I'm gonna memorize everything once I start reading more, because in the first book, Rysand wasn't like a big character, but I think this one, he will be like the main topic of the book, which I'm very excited because, okay, I was in love with Tomlin until you guys ruined it for me. I literally saw a TikTok and you guys make me laugh so much on TikTok, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you guys are spoiling me so much. Like this TikTok, wait, when you have had to endure the blonde fairy nonsense and finally the bat pulls up with a hello fairy darling, when I saw that, I was like, that was me. Like, I really thought that Tamlin was gonna be the love of my life, but now I can clearly see that he's not. But I'm super excited to keep reading. I really want to. I will keep you guys updated, but when I'm like almost in the middle, because I really do not know what else to say if I'm gonna keep updating you every single page. But yes, I think I'm gonna highlight the hello fairy, like that part right there. Rysand, I think I'm gonna fall in love with you. I think so.
I'm trying to get you on my mind less, but then again I couldn't mind.
Super random dinner because I didn't want to cook at all as usual. We have French bread from the bakery. This is the same sauce I show you because I'm obsessed. Some eggs and some avocado, some carrots, and let's continue to read. Hi guys, it's the next day. I actually went to bed at like 1 a.m. reading this book. I am here right now. I have this left, so I'm not even halfway through and I'm already very much obsessed with this book. I wrote a couple of notes because I didn't want to film like at 1 a.m. You guys, I'm eating this book up. I'm eating all the fantasy, romance, drama that is going on. I freaking love this book. I've been obsessed. So I wrote some things on my notes so that I could remind myself whenever I will record the video. Okay, Tomlin changed up so much. Like, he has anger issues. Now is that I can see. He has a lot of anger issues. I got scared here and there whenever he will scream and start like using his powers per se on Fairy. That's insane. It's insane. This guy has anger issues. Also, I wanted to read one part that it really got into me. So in this part, Reese is telling her to say something on top of her head, and he, in exchange, is going to tell her something on top of his head. You say what's on your mind, just one thing, and I will say it too. And he says, I'm thinking that I spent 50 years locked under the mountain, and I'll sometimes let myself dream of this place, but I never expected to see it again. I'm thinking that I wish I had been the one who slaughtered her. I'm thinking that if war comes, it might be a long while yet before I get to have a night like this. He asked her to tell him something that's on top of her mind, and this is what she says. I'm thinking that I must have been a fool in love to allow myself to be shown so little of the spring court. I'm thinking there's a great deal of that territory I was never allowed to see or hear about, and maybe I will have lived in ignorance forever like some pet. I'm thinking that I was lonely, hopeless person, and I might have fallen in love with the first thing that showed me a hint of kindness and safety. And I'm thinking maybe he knew that. Maybe not actively, but maybe he wanted to be that person for someone. And maybe that worked for who I was before. Maybe it doesn't work for who or what I am now. I was like, so she's basically telling him, like, I was in love with Tomlin when I was a human, but now that I'm not a human anymore, because in the first book we see how she is now, she got like all the powers from all the high lords and she's now a fate. She is kind of changing and she might not be the same human that fell in love with Tomlin, because that human needed someone to protect her. But right now that she doesn't need protection and she feels like she has more to give to the world, she's not really that in love with Tomlin. And I freaking love that. I freaked out when I was reading that. 171, I am seeing all the night court. I'm seeing how Rhys Ward is, how he's so protective about his people, and it's just so beautiful. I just love it. I hated when Fairy at some point, she was like very jealous of the people that were living underground because they didn't have to deal with Amarantha, I think is his name, it's her name, when the world was like literally going into pieces. But at the same time, like I was thinking to myself, like, Fairy, why are you so upset? Why are you so selfish? Like, don't be so selfish. Like, they were literally hiding because they would have been dead by now if they didn't. And Rhys wanted to protect his people. So, guys, I am freaking out. This book is so good. And I just really want to continue reading. Remember how I said that I was intimidated by how big it is? I am not anymore. Now I realize that I don't think there's gonna be enough pages because of how much I like it. I haven't been looking up like, oh my god, I have 300 left or 200 left. Like, I'm really not caring about the pages right now. I'm just like flowing through the pages and loving every single thing of the story and like getting to know the characters, the new characters that I'm getting introduced to. I'm so excited to keep reading all the other books that are like even bigger because I love the word. I think that I could read much more about this word. That is definitely a 10 out of 10. And it looks so good also. Yum!
Got me like, what's in your coffee? I hope you call me and we can talk about our hobbies, yeah. Like finding movies to get lost in and quoting phrases from The Office. What's it like to wear that halo? So sweet it's painful. So would you put me on your payroll, girl? I know it's probably not too healthy. You got me over here obsessing. Whoa. Friends call me stupid, call me crazy. Well, so long to sanity.
Okay guys, finally halfway through. We are on page 306, and because I didn't want to highlight with my pen, I was literally writing my favorite pages in here. I love Rhys and Fairy. I love Rhys and Fairy. Like, they're the chemistry, there's some pages like, oh my god. So they were literally teasing each other so much, and he was writing letters to her, and that's so cute. I was screaming when I saw that. Well, like, cute, but at the same time how they flirt with each other is just amazing. It says right here, I might be a shameless flirt, but at least I don't have a horrible temper. You should come tend to my wounds from our squabble in the snow. I'm bruised all over thanks to you. And then she says, go lick your wounds and leave me alone. And then he says, I'll much rather you lick my wounds for me. And I was like, then lick you where exactly? And his, whenever you want to lick me, fair, I would like to start with everywhere, but I can choose if necessary. And then she says, let's hope my licking is better than yours. I remember how horrible you were at it under the mountain. If you want, I will be more than happy to prove you wrong. I've been told I'm very, very good at licking. She says, good night. And he says, try not to moan too loudly when you dream about me. I need my beauty rest. I'm like freaking out about this couple. I freaking love it, and I know that more is to come. I freaking know that you guys have told me that this book is actually kind of spicy, and I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. I love it. Freaking love it. So far, so good. So far, I think I'm gonna give this book like a 6 out of 5. I'm still not done, of course, halfway through, but we're getting there and I am absolutely loving it. Morning, you guys. I have a gastro appointment this morning, so I got ready, and yesterday I was able to read until page 372, so I'm more than halfway through. Been loving this book so freaking much. I think it's gonna become one of my favorite books. The series, like I can't wait. It's like 5 books and they're all very thick. Like the next next 2 are like thick. But honestly, I'm not intimidated anymore. I'm actually excited. Oh, I love it. I'm just seeing a lot of Reese and Fairy like jealousy and like how they tease each other and how they already know that they like each other. And we love that. Freaking love that. We are here for it. I just went out of my appointment and I think I'm gonna have to get an endoscopy soon, which I'm not very excited about. But anyways, for the book, oh my goodness Lord, I'm on chapter 40 and I've seen a lot of people talking about chapter 55 and 56 on TikTok, so I'm like scared of what's gonna happen in there. But right now what I can see is that, okay, now I actually know that the last book of ACOTAR is about the oldest sister of Fairy, which her name is Nesta. So I don't really know if Nesta and Cassian are gonna be a couple, because they're giving us like a couple of hints of that. Like a couple. I will really like to see that. Like, I will really like to see that. Other thing is that they tease each other so good. I just love this book so much. At least you make up for your shameless flirting by being one hell of a high lord. And then he says, when he meets her. Like, that was a paper that she sent him. He returned that evening smirking like a cat, and had merely said, one hell of a high lord, by way of greeting. His lover had chased me up the stairs. I just love it. I just freaking love it. Page 397. Morgan is so freaking strong. She has become another one of my favorite female characters in a book. She's so damn strong, but she shows herself as a super nice person. I love that for her. And I love Fairy, as I told you in the past. But what do you mean her freaking family, her own family, nailed a note in her body? Like, that's insane. And Asriel, the other name of the guy starts with a C. I'm sorry, I am not very good at names. And like this name, Cassian, those two, my loves. I love them. I love them. Also love Lucian, the one that is with Tamlin. I love him. And I really hope he makes an appearance after this and he's a good guy, because I really like him and I like the friendship that he had with Fairy. So I really hope so. I'm scared. Chapter 42, you guys know. I'm waiting for chapter 55. Live reactions of all the freaking thing that I have left on this book. I really want to finish. You guys, I just finished lunch. Chapter 45. Oh my god. This is so cute. I just love them so much. They're dancing, like they're about to dance. And remember the thoughts of like, she told him a lot of things and he just told her one thing like a couple of pages ago. I don't know. I told you. Well, one second. In the first book, they kissed, but it wasn't because they love each other. It was because he was trying to save her from Amaranta, because she was gonna figure it out that Tamlin kissed her and Tamlin kissed Fairy, and Amaranta, of course, would have like killed her and him at the same time. So he protected her, Reese, by kissing her so that Amaranta wouldn't know that Tamlin was the one kissing her. Anyways, I'm wishing I could take back that kiss under the mountain. Why? Because I didn't make it pleasant for you, and I was jealous and pissed off, and I knew you hated me. And then, wait. She said, do you want to dance with me? And he said, you want to dance? And she says, down there with them. And then she, in her mind, says, I did not mind stepping out of the shadows, did not mind even being in the shadows to begin with, so long as he was with me. Weird. He says, of course I will dance with you all night if you wish. Even if I step on your toes, even then. He leaned in, brushing his mouth against my heated cheek. I closed my eyes at the whisper of a kiss, at the hunger that ravaged me in its wake. That my ravage pretian. I don't know if that's how you say that word. Ravage. R-A-V-A-G-E. Whatever. And all around us, as if the world itself were indeed falling apart. Stars rained down. The smile the world would likely never see. Oh my God! He said softly, I am very glad I met you, fair. I blank away the burning in my eyes. Come on, I said, tugging on his hand. Let's go join the dance. You guys, I have 10 chapters. I just saw another freaking TikTok about chapter 55. So I'm scared about chapter 55, but at the same time, I'm like freaking out because I want to get to chapter 55. So he knows her since like a long time ago, since she was a human. She not even even before she killed Tamlin's friend. Oh my God. His beautiful human hand holding a brush, painting flowers on a table. My heart stopped beating. And that time I pushed a thought back of this night sky, of the image that brought me joy when I needed the most. Open night sky, stars, and the moon. I didn't know if it was received, but I tried anyway. Okay, the final of chapter 54. When you find your mate, if the female offers food, that means that she accepts the bond between the couple. The ending of this. But I couldn't stop being around you and loving you and wanting you. I still can't stay away. Then she asked, you love me? Reese nodded. Then eat. Finally. This is the spicy part, and I freaking love it. Guys, we finished last night A Court of Mist and Fury. I absolutely adore the ending when he's like, oh my gosh, like so many pages that I was just like, this is incredible, because I didn't expect it. I didn't expect first to Tamlin to be such an asshole, to like he literally sold her to the king, to the bad king. Like, are you insane? Are you crazy? Are you stupid? He's a stupid. Yeah, he's very stupid. And I know that if I read the first book, I'm gonna like, if I reread the first book, I'm gonna like, I don't know, cringe at everything that Tamlin says. Because I'm like, I know who you are. I know what you will do. I know you're an asshole. Anyways, I absolutely loved it. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love the ending and how Reese at the end, he's like, she's my night court. She's the night court. So like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna tell you this, but The Hunger Games, the third book, like the movie, the prequel, the movie is coming up, I think November 17. And I really wanted to read the book before that. But you guys, like, I was gonna stop here with ACOTAR and actually read that book, and then Iron Flame comes November 7, and I get super stressed, and then I'm like, why do I get stressed? Like, this is so stupid. But then I saw a TikTok of like a girl saying exactly the same. She's like, I don't even know what to do. Like, what do I do? What do I read? Like, and she gets stressed, and I'm like, I feel seen. You know, like, I found my people on TikTok. I'm like, instant follow. Whenever I see like someone talking about something that I've been thinking about, but I have not talked about because I'm like embarrassed that I'm like being like dumb or something. It's like there are people out there that think the same as I do, and they're like obsessed and they are like super organized and stuff like that. So that made me so happy. Anyways, we're not reading the Hunger Games prequel because honestly, if I were being honest, I'm probably not gonna go to like the premiere, like the same day that comes out. It's super expensive on Fridays to go to the cinema. I always wait until Tuesday because Tuesday is like reduced price, so that's way better. And I also wait for my app, which I have an app to listen to the movies in Spanish, and I need to wait for it to like charge every subtitle and stuff. The thing is that I was in between rereading Fourth Wing, which I am not. What I'm doing right now is listening to a podcast in the mornings of two girls. Like, I totally recommend the podcast. Two girls that talk about every single chapter. This is the podcast that I'm listening to. They are talking about every single chapter, and they're actually giving like little details and like recaps of the chapters, and at the same time they talk about like what might happen in Iron Flame and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I literally just read Fourth Wing like less than a week ago, so I don't think that I need to reread to like have it in my mind. And if something, I will look it up online if like I can't remember her name or something. Anyways, the thing is that I gave it 5 out of 5. I really want to know. Like yesterday, I was like, maybe I'll read the Hunger Games. You know what? With this ending, there's no way. There's no way I cannot start the third one. Okay? Yes, it's huge. It's like bigger than the second one. I don't really care. We're gonna read it anyways because I'm excited. Today, I'm gonna start trying Miralax because I went to the gastroenterologist and he told me to start doing this until my endoscopy in December 18th. I'm making breakfast right now. Yogurt, almond butter, blueberries, raspberries, a coffee with Miralax, and Japanese potato on the air fryer. So I'm gonna work on my computer. I really wanted to start the third book of ACOTAR today, but I will start, just not now. I really want to finish the block from like a week ago. So guess who's finally done? Look what time it is. You know what time I started? 10. It's 1:37. 1:37. I just finished. I just posted it. This is the thumbnail. I just did the thumbnail. I'm done. It's 34 minutes. It took me so long to edit, but I'm happy I did it. Okay, guys, now that I finished that, I'm gonna eat some lunch. I have scrambled eggs, some spinach for some fiber. I already ate 2 pierogies. I'm eating 2 more. And my magnesium drink. And I'm gonna start my book. But I want to give, like, this is me before starting the third book of ACOTAR. On the second one, we saw at the ending that Tamlin took Fairy again. Like, what the heck? Leave her alone, okay? Leave her alone. She is the freaking queen of the night court. Is that how you say it? Like, queen? I don't think that's how you say it. She's the queen of the night court. Like, leave her alone. Like, I'm so excited to see what happens now because Tamlin thinks that he's, like, getting away with that, and like actually it's insane. He thinks that he can kidnap her once again and everything will be okay, and like she's just a silly little human that became a fae, but that's not a thing because she's a damn queen. Okay, she's the damn queen. I got so excited when I read that yesterday at night. I was like, this is amazing. Okay, so this is me before the book. I think that I'm gonna scream and cry when Fairy and Rhys get back together again. I think that Tamlin sucks. Like, I really don't like him at all right now. Now I understand. Sarah, the author, she did a great job because I fell in love with Tamlin in the first book. Okay. Hi, lady. Not queen. I'm sorry. Hi, lady of the night court. Hi, lady. Hi, freaking lady. I don't think I gave you enough reaction of what happened yesterday when I read chapter 55, but I was like in tears. My room was like messy and like the lighting in my room is awful, but I just saw a TikTok of when Reese says like, there you are, I've been waiting for you, and it's like he has been waiting for her because he knew that she was his mate for a long time. And I'm just gonna cry. My hair is such a mess, but I'm just gonna cry. Yesterday I was like literally almost crying when I was reading all of that, when he was telling her everything that he was feeling and how he has known her for like a year, like more than a year, and he literally was waiting for her because he knew that she was the love of his life. It's like so beautiful. I was like there's this guy on TikTok that literally talks exactly like how I imagine Reese talking.
Hello, Farah, darling.
I'm having a little book hangover right now from the book yesterday. I cannot wait to see them again together. Like, I don't want to read stupid tumbling with Fairy. I do not want to. Why would I want to read that? And it's so funny how now Tamlin says something that is like not, that is like supposed to be sweet. And I can literally imagine Fairy being like, ugh, this dumbass, like shut up. Protein bar. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I ended up not vlogging more yesterday because my stomach was hurting a lot. And I didn't want to bother you guys with my complainings about my stomach. But yesterday I went to do my lips right here just because I had a lot of hair. I'm Latina. We have a lot of hair. And honestly, I was going to go out last night and like go for dinner with one of the Hinge guys. The first one, like the first guy that I went on a date with, he texted me, but he texted me like super late. He was like at 6 and he was like, do you want to hang out? Like, are you busy tonight? Wondering if you would like to get some dinner. And I said, I think I'm free. Where would you like to go? He said, you know any good spots? I was maybe thinking Mexican. And I said, you really love Mexican food? And he says, I really do. What time works for you? And I said, what time do you usually eat? And he says, I'm at the gym. How does 8 o'clock sounds? And I said, sounds good. Where at? It was 8:20 and he replied to me at 8:20. Like, actually, sidelines winks sounds good. And I'm like, boy, like I'm already in my bed. I thought that you were not gonna text me back anymore because it was supposed to be at 8. And I don't know if guys understand that if you're gonna invite to a date to a girl, like you need to say it with time so that we can like actually look presentable, because I didn't even shower. And then I was like, don't you think it's kind of like late? And he said, yeah, it is. I just got out of the shower, but I kind of want to hang. And I said, hang? And he said, go on a date. And I said, you need to say it with time. And he says, you're more than welcome to come over to my place and we can watch a movie and hang out if you want to. But I didn't reply anymore because I'm like, that's like an invitation for something else, right? Like, I don't know a lot about boys and dates and stuff like that, but I've only met him once and he wants me to go to his house at night to watch a movie. So I was like, I don't really feel like comfortable doing that. So I don't think that I'm gonna do that. Yesterday I was also reading. My stomach was hurting so freaking much and still hurts so much. I already scheduled the CT scan for like November 21, but if it continues to get like even worse, I might have to go to the ER again and get it done in there because has been awful. Yesterday I was able to read until page 150, which I'm very proud of because I also edited a whole YouTube video and I posted it and I did everything yesterday. And I was actually texting my friend because she told me that we were gonna go for coffee today, but she's not texting me back. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? We were supposed to like hang out together and do stuff together and you're not texting me back. So I don't know what to do now. I don't know if I should go out by myself or if I should like wait for her to text me back. I'm already ready, but I don't know what to do. Also, my stomach, like, really, really hurts, guys. And I don't know what's going on. I hate this. I hate when my stomach hurts so much.
I've been around, but I can't get you out of my head. Try to stray, try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wanted.
Okay, guys, I just came back from the ER. They did a CT scan and I'm extremely constipated. He actually told me that it was impressive how my CT scan show that much. Like, it's impressive. That's how he told me. Like, it's a lot. And he doesn't know why. I still need to do my endoscopy. And if nothing comes up on that, I need to do a colonoscopy. But I still need to, like, check up with my regular doctor and my specialist, like the gastroenterologist. He, for the pain, he gave me like morphine through like my IV, and that took me down bad. Like, you guys, I took my book there, but I think I read like 10 pages because I just couldn't. Like, I was just going bad and bad and bad and down. But yeah, I'm just very glad it's nothing like super bad. But a lot of you have been DMing me on Instagram telling me that that's one of the consequences of like EDs and stuff like that, like gastroparalysis, something like that, that like your body doesn't digest how it's supposed to digest. So it kind of sucks, and I really hate this. And I don't know, I just wish I could go back. Like, seriously, every time something like this happens, I just wish I could go back and tell Dani, like, can you please stop? Look at how you're damaging your body. You're literally gonna regret it so bad in a few years. And I do. Now, my doctor told me that I need to take more Miralax, and he also gave me a lot of more medication for me to do. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna try to read for the rest of the night because I don't know, and I feel like tired. I don't know, going to the ER makes you feel like drowsy and like tired, but just wanted to update you on that. And I have the endoscopy until December 18th, so I still have some time to kill for that. Anyways, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Hi guys, it's the next day. We are out. Yesterday when we were going home after going to the hospital, there was like a bakery or something like that, and my mom was like, I really want to go there. So we woke up and we are going there. I am right now on page 363. You guys, it's so good. I'm obsessed. Like, right now they're like in a war kind of thing, and I'm listening to a playlist that is like super, like, I don't know, like war related. I don't know how to explain it, but just the playlist and like the background music is perfect for like what I'm reading right now. So that's so good. We're gonna go and see what happens. I don't know what they sell in here, but we will see. I think they have donuts, and they have pretty good donuts. I think so. And I'm gonna get coffee. And it's so funny because I just came back from like a stomach pain emergency, and I'm like, oh, let's go for breakfast. But you only live once. Okay, let's go. Guys, right now it's 2 o'clock. We ended up eating with some family friends, and I didn't want to take the camera. I wanted to be like more present. So we ate, and right now my mom, my parents, they both are buying some stuff for their business, and I'm in the car reading, of course. But you guys, my stomach is making so many sounds. Like, last night my mom was trying to do a massage on my stomach, and my stomach, like, every time that you touch it, it just sounds like it makes noises. And also, I posted a TikTok video this morning of like my outfit for like breakfast out, and a lot of people were commenting on like, why are you not bloated if like you are constipated and whatever. And like, honestly, I don't know. Like, that's why I didn't think about the pain being constipation, because I don't feel bloated. I don't feel like how do I explain it? I don't feel bloated. I don't feel like this. I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel like, sometimes in the past when I will feel like super bloated and like constipated, I was looking pregnant, literally. But right now it just feels as if I had a lot of pressure. Like, I don't feel bloated. I feel in pain. I feel like the pain comes in here. And now that I ate breakfast, I feel like it stopped. Like, this might be TMI, but I love you guys. You guys are my friends, so I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel as if every single time that I eat, it will just go on top of other stuff, more food. And I feel like full. And at the same time, I feel like a lot of pressure in my stomach, and I feel like something was squeezing my organs. I feel pain. It feels painful. Like, it's actually painful. It's not only like I feel bloated and like I feel a little full. No, I feel like very, very full, and I feel like something is in there and it's not going out. And it just really sucks. And right now my stomach is making sounds, so I'm like, chill. I need to go to the pharmacy because my doctor prescribed me something else besides Miralax. It's just like a little powder, but I don't even know. I am arranging my room so that I can put, because I bought the bookshelf that I saw at Target. I bought it. So now we have it. We already like put it together. Well, my dad helped me. And now we're gonna take it upstairs to my room and I'm gonna arrange all my books. And I'm so excited to go home and do that. That's it. That's a little update of that. This book is so freaking good. I'm more than halfway through. I have this left. Yeah. You guys, I'm insane. I cannot stop reading right now. I literally woke up because I can't stop thinking about Good morning, guys. It's Monday. I wasn't here at all yesterday because I'm gonna do a little room tour later, but I switched up my whole room and I got a bookshelf. Finally, this is my first bookshelf. You guys, I was so happy. I am beyond happy. And here are my books. I'm about to like literally figure out how to put everything in there. I'm just so excited, so happy. I also got to read a lot yesterday and spend time with my family. We are right now on page 586. There are 700 pages on this book, so we're gonna finish that. And we're gonna start a new vlog for this week. I'm gonna do a little what I did in a week and what I read, and I hope you guys enjoy that. It will be next up after this, so subscribe and turn on notification bell so that you can watch all of that, and it will be fun. It will be super fun. Anyways, I will keep you guys updated with my library, my bookshelf, my book. You guys, again, it happened again. That type of like family bond that they have with each other is not forced. It's like super beautiful. That's something that I absolutely love about this book. You know, I read Happy Place, and it's also about friends that become more like family, but that one feels so forced in my opinion. This bond feels real, feels beautiful. And right here when he says, the great joy and honor of my life has been to know you, to call you my family, and I'm grateful more than I can possibly say that I was given this time with you all. What? I'm gonna cry now, please. This is so beautiful. I just love it. You guys, I can't believe it. The dad? Oh my gosh, this is getting so intense. Like the word and everything, I just love it. I love it. How am I going to go back to any romance book with like a bland plot? After this? How? I don't think that's possible. This is insane. What is this? Perfect. We needed a good tear. A good tear. I don't think I can forgive Sarah for doing this type of thing to me. Like, this just hurt so deeply. It hurt. I don't think I have cried this much with a book before. No, I don't think so. This is the first time. Okay, you guys, this is gonna be the last update for this book. I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Of course, it deserves it. The characters I fell in love with throughout the 3 books that I read this week. I just fell in love with everything. I just loved it so much. Deeply in love with the characters, with the story, with the plot twist, with things that I didn't see coming, and things that I absolutely adore about like bonds and family and love, and amazing. Like, amazing. I absolutely adore this book and the series, and I'm super happy and super glad I gave it a try. So as you guys saw, I was able to read these 3 books this week, which was about 1,800 pages, which I'm very happy that I was able to do. Very grateful that I had the time to do. You don't have to. You can read 1 a week, 1 every month if you want to. I will totally recommend for you to read them if you like fantasy, or even if you don't like fantasy and you just want to try something new, a new genre, and maybe you will fall in love with it, okay? You never know if you never try, okay? We have 2 left of ACOTAR. I think the author is still thinking if she's gonna do another one or not. Hopefully, I will love that. But they say that this book is from Nesta, which is the oldest sibling. Nesta point of view, so I will give it a little bit of time until I get into it. And they have told me that it's a little hard to get into it, but we'll see. And this is a little novella that I'm gonna read, I don't know, today or tomorrow? I don't know. It's very short. So I am in love with them. I love reading these books. I absolutely adore reading, and this was the best thing I did this week. Okay? It made me so happy. It brought me so much joy, and I hope you give them a try, because you should. I think you should. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you so much, and let me know if you guys have read these books, because I want to hear your opinion. Okay? Bye!